I just wanted to say that I wouldn't normally advocate for um, calling someone out online, you know. I actually don't normally do that. It's really only been with like a couple people in the past. I will say that even like with my ex-husband, I did one time, I did make a Facebook post about him, which I deleted the next morning. But, you know, uh, calling him out on a bunch of stuff, but it was only because I was in a really dire situation and he completely abandoned me when I needed his help with something, and it was for the kids. It was during COVID, and I was stuck in isolation in the mountains, and I was asking him to help with receiving a package from Costco for food. So I hadn't eaten in days. I was out of food. There was something wrong with my car. I don't remember what was happening with my car. It was like needed to get fixed or something like that, and I couldn't go anywhere. I was stuck. I had I had been waiting on a payment or something like that. I didn't have any money. I was literally on my last leg, and I asked him to receive a package for me from Costco, so that I could have a bunch of bulk food in the house for me and the kids. And he bailed on me and said, "Nah, not gonna do that for you. Nah." And I hadn't, done anything to actually deserve, being treated that way. I wasn't, initially, like, I wasn't like mean or, yeah, well, in the Facebook post, I didn't really call him names. I just kind of like talked about a bunch of stuff from the past, and it really pissed him off. And, I immediately deleted it the next morning, and I was like, okay, fine. But, then, so yeah, and that was like the one time, literally the one time. Um, yeah, I mean, I may have like, said something about how I felt about his actions with the kids, but I didn't actually like specifically call him out or whatever. But yeah, like with Grant, I just sort of figured, well, hey, like I tried very peacefully and nicely to, yes, I did, to have a peaceful discussion. And this is someone who had a really big impact on my life. So, and he refused to take any accountability, own anything about it. And he refused to speak to me. Well, actually, no, he did agree to a few times, and then, bailed. And then even then said, oh, but there might be some things I don't want to tell you. So I know why he bailed. So I wouldn't normally advocate for like, calling someone out online. But I figure, if we're gonna be enemies, I'm gonna go fucking all out and like, talk about everything. I mean, why not, right? Like, you took it upon yourself to basically had my life in your hands for most of last year. So I figured, well, you know, if we're really going to do this hate thing, then let's just go all out. Let me just like completely expose everything. Anyway, see you later.